Bang bang. Hey guys, Double Dot here again, back with some more Pillars of Eternity. How y'all doing today? Last time we left off, we had explored Gilded Vale. We had helped settle a dispute about wheat between one family and some disgruntled villagers who were threatening said family. We were able to solve that dispute by getting them to leave them alone, lay off their back. We also had talked to Nantan again, someone met inside the forest, which I forget what it was called, the Valewood or something like that, um, with the wife of the husband that had died by the bear, which we still have to go get that bear. The bear cave is still something to explore, but I don't know if I'm ready to fight the bear. I know it's a toughie. As well as we talked to the blacksmith and got a quest to go find us goods. We also talked with Afra, which was Kalisha's sister. That Kalisha had passed away. Turns out Afra's pregnant, and then she's worried that it's going to be Hollowborn, which is a child born without a soul, which is apparently a curse in the area. So. And we also recruited Aloth to the squad. Let's go ahead and head out. I think first things first, we woke up after the rest at the inn to go, something was telling us to go talk with the Animancer, which is one of the corpses on the tree. So let us make our way over there. I already hear something different. Yep, there it is. The squat descended body of an elderly dwarf woman dangles from a thin, crooked bough that sags at the tug of her noose. The bloated purple flesh of her neck, worn away in patches like moth-eaten linen, bulges over the rope that suspends her, and her lifeless head lolls forward rigidly from one side to the other when the breeze shifts. You perceive a faint glow around her that casts no light on its surroundings, but there is a tepid warmth to it, and you feel somehow that you could reach out and touch it, not with your hands, but with some aspect of yourself that has no worldly dimension. I reach out for the woman. You take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objective. As you exhale, you feel yourself spreading out toward the hanging woman, perceiving all the lies that lies between you and her, with new unfamiliar awareness. Once you have expanded enough to reach her, there is a sudden jolt to your mind, a ringing, electric surge of images, and words and sounds. Involuntarily, you shut your eyes and feel yourself being pulled down in some deeper unconsciousness, in a space occupied only by you and the hanging woman. And when you have them open again, she is staring at you with eyes clouded within a milky fog. Her body still swaying in wind, you no longer feel from the tree that stands planted in a misty void. The woman gives a slow nod of her head, the rope creaking as she does so. She smiles at you.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes?
Am I imagining this?
No, I think not. A pity that. It would be simpler. A mercy, even. To not have to wander anymore, no? Alas, we are here, you and I, wherever here may be.
How are you able to speak to me?
Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it. I think it is a very good choice.
I think I survived a Buick. Do you know why would that be?
Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing. Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Called them. Those days are all behind me, no?
You said souls break apart over time.
Oh, yes. Entropy. Rimagan's work. We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up pieces of others when we are born again, but less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success. No. A very small few resist Rimergan's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think.
Enough of this. I need to understand something that's happened to me. She nods, a look of pity on her face, as though consoling a child.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there. You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
What the heck is a watcher?
What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, though. Not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair, and here we are visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times. Souls pass on. Some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on, and those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either leaving or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how. A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their owner can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. A wonder!
What do you mean when all goes well?
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties.
She smiles at you reassuringly, fanning out a tuft of long whiskers that sprout from one of her cheeks.
You should see old Merwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
Can you tell me something about you?
Me? I'll bore you to tears, though.
What happened to you? She laughs, a rasping, choked cackle escaping between rows of buttery yellow teeth, causing her body to bob up and down with each spasm. Seeing your blank expression, she catches herself.
Oh, come now. Such a question. As though the answer were plain as a rope tied for strangling. Allow an old dwarf her last bit of cheer. Well, I came where I was needed, didn't I? Offered my services to Lord Radric for a pittance. A humble pittance. I was to examine the Lord's wife, see why the gods have seen fit to poison her womb. Studied her for months, looked high and low for impurities, tested her valence, the permeability of her essence. Do you know what I found?
No, tell me.
Nothing at all. A healthy woman, head to toe, blessed with a beautiful soul. Such a sweet woman, too. Meek, but warm-hearted. A few months' time, and the lord of the house demanded answers. For a time, I told him what he wanted to hear. Oh, yes, my lord. She is riddled with imbalances. I must have time to cure her. As the birth drew near, he grew impatient, as lords do. And this is where I've ended up.
What about yourself? Can you tell me who you are?
And here I thought you'd come to visit me in particular. Caldara de Baranzi, of the Valian Royal Academy of Animantic Sciences. Not the greatest of their number, but I came here all the same because this was where help was needed.
You keep saying animatic sciences. What's an animancer?
A student of the soul. Something so basic, yet so poorly understood. But so many breakthroughs have been made in my lifetime. Had been made. Had been. To hear the locals tell it, we're a gang of soul manglers that preys upon the weak-minded. And the worst of us are. But the best of us? The best? Inspirations. Miracle workers. My parents were soul twins. Miserable before they met, empty inside. It was an animancer who helped one find the other, turned their lives around. You wouldn't believe the stories. Amnesiacs helped to remember their lives. The suicidal brought back from the brink of oblivion. The elderly afforded extra moments to say their goodbyes. How soon we forget when we're afraid. It's a fascinating science. A fascinating time to be alive in a place like Deerwood that does not control the research, no? I love the Valian Republics for many things, but their recent caution will leave them behind, I fear.
I may have other questions.
Of course, dear.
You know what? Never mind. I think you've answered everything I wanted to know. It was nice talking to you. Farewell.
Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Caldara closes her eyes and her head slumps forward over the noose, and your surroundings seem to bleed into your vision for some unknown place of waiting. Osfrane was granted Crucible of the Soul. Aloth looks at you through narrowed eyes. Are you alright? You seemed lost just now. Yes. Yes, I'm fine. He folds his arms. That's good to know. But I don't suppose you could tell me what that was all about. I'm a watcher. His arched eyebrows recede into his hood. Well, that is interesting. He gives you a sly grin. I expect that explains how you survived a Biowick, In any case, I appreciate your honesty. Since we're traveling together, it's probably wise for us to share these things. Well, you said it was quite interesting that I'm a watcher. Do you know anything about them? Only that they're rare and that they seem to have unique insights into certain soul conditions. As you just, demonstrated. Alright. Well, let's just continue on then, shall we? Oh, so we are a watcher. People that look into souls.
17.5.
The smell of pipe smoke, at once earthy and sweet, winds its way into your nostrils. Your eyes trace the smoke to its origin, where you find a broad man with straw-colored hair leaning against the mossy rock wall, his pipe held to his lips with one meaty hand. He looks you directly in the eye, but the look is not aggressive. He regards you with a peculiar smirk.
17.5. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman.
Excuse me?
The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. I think you oughta.
I'm sorry, but what are you even talking about?
The people hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Well, last I counted, anyway.
Aloth frowns. Is that what you people do for fun around here?
Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved.
And what exactly makes you think I was interested in the door foreman? He looks at you for a moment, his brow arched, his smirk broadened.
I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first.
Well, I have been out of sorts lately. Of course, we all got our bad days when we stand perfectly still and stare at corpses for a while without blinking. He winks. Do you happen to know what a watcher is?
Careful, friend. Best not use that word round here. Could be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Radric especially. They come through these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be. Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense.
You think you're going to be hanged?
The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
Why was your headman hanged? Got involved. Radric sent men down here the other day. Said they had it on good authority someone in town was working with Kolsk, plotting Radric's overthrow. Said if he didn't come forward right then and there, then he'd hang every last one of us. No one was coming forward. So Swithin, that's my headman, he steps up and says it's him. I took him at his word. He sighs and shakes his head, his eyes fixed on the tree. Bound to happen sooner or later. If not for plotting against Radric, then for protecting me. What does your town have against you?
Pick the wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Aethys worshippers in Gilded Vale. That mess of rocks over there, that was a temple to him, to give you some idea. Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Aethys. He enlisted, then I did too. But, he didn't make it back. After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And I wasn't so safe anymore. Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me. Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Radric's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
Aloth glances at you and lowers his voice. You can see why I was eager to leave. If you're next to be hanged, what are you still doing here? He gives you a half smile. Drinking, mostly. Point of fact, I'm on my way out. Just haven't figured out where I'm going yet. Not a whole lot of places out there that don't think Waidwin's legacy started with Waidwin. You know, we could travel together. You, me, and Aloth. Where are you headed? It's a place called Kainua. There's an old watcher there that may be able to help.
Seem to remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say watcher with a hush on your breath. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before. Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger, and a strange one at that. But, truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree.
There's a fine reason if I've ever heard one.
All right, then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing. Long as you're not the one picking the sights.
You mentioned somebody named Kolsk that your head man had admitted that he was working with. Who is he? Someone who got tired of all the hangings. He's on the run now. Probably will be till they catch him. What's this war you were speaking of? Saints' War. Only one in my lifetime. Fella decides he's living the incarnation of Aethys, overthrows Raid Saris, marches on Deerwood. So, we gave him a Deerwooden hello. What's that?
We blew him up.
He smiles at this, but it's the smile of one recounting a joke for effect rather than enjoyment. Who is Aethys? God of rebirth and redemption? Formerly, anyhow. Maybe they'll call him something different where you're from. I might have a couple other questions I can ask you, but I can wait. They can wait till later. Let's go ahead and get going. We got a new party member. Adir. Let's go ahead and level him up. And boost your athletics some. Survival definitely. And then we'll do athletics again. You know, we'll just strike the athletics just all the way up for now. I don't really know what he is. He was a soldier. Oh, excuse me. Attackers hits. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and give him this. Give him some extra crits, because he'll probably be a sword and shield user for me. Oh, he leveled up again. Alright, let's get athletics up there already. And then, oh, I got a phone call. Alright, sorry about that. I had to answer a phone call. Hit next. Alright, so now we have these more observant. That's more conservative, not observant. Locking in a fighter increases his or her number of engagement targets to 3, but at the expense of deflection. Grazes to be converted to hits, increasing the minimum damage. I might just take this one because most grazes are now converted to hits, and every hit now could be more of a crit. So I might do that, just to get that way he gets more crits. And he's a level 3 fighter. Alright, lit. I think we're ready to go take on this bear and get that bear taken out of, because I know there was that area that we needed to explore. So let's go ahead and take care of that real quick. There we go. Back to the Vale Wood, please. 8 hours worth of travel. I gotta stay hydrated. Where'd my bottle of water go? I don't know where I put. There it is. Oh, I also had that rope. Let's go ahead and take care of that real quick. Ah, I knew there was something.
I wonder what this is.
Yes. I knew there was a secret here. Alright, now we can use... Can I scale the wall? Oh, lit. I actually didn't need to use the rope because his athletics was tight. Heck yeah. First of all, let's grab this blood moss. Ooh. A balance of overall grace and interaction can be used for sleight of hand, fast reaction, and combat. Nice. Some armor. Scrawled letter. I do not think you will ever see this, but you were right, Fulvano. We should have journeyed south together, and been safer for it. I would tolerate all the gloating in the world if I might live to hear it. I put myself out of reach of the beast circling below, but I'm done for all the same. I do not think I will rise again. Whoever finds this, pray for me. Perhaps in the next life I shall be a trapper of wolves. That's sad. I already have the maximum camping supplies. That's alright. Let me of deflection. I know I want to keep the gloves to get this bow attack speed up. I will, however, go to you, and I will give you the ring of deflection. Yeah. I will also stash these inside the bank. Yeah, just keep all that inside the bank. We'll go here though. You a potion. Go to me. Get rid of a potion. And then give you a potion. Just in case it's needed. Alright, we're lit. Alright. We're going to go to the bear cave. Clear out this area, and then I think the Valewood is complete. After that, and we got some people to kind of run in there and take care of some business. And we got like 200 health. He's got 450. Dude's a trooper. I will, however, go into stealth mode. Alright. We are going to minor missiles you. We are going to go to knockdown.
Ready when you...
I'm going to straight up do that, undo that. And then I will activate that to get attack speed. Alright, we're lit. Dude, one hit almost took my endurance out. Whoo! The bear is no joke. I was just able to burst it. Alright.
Not a problem.
Got us some loot.
Ready when you are.
Ooh. Nice little great sword. And what is this? I can talk to this body. Is that the husband? Looks like it might be. A figure drifts suspended in the musty air of the cavern. Its form and features blur and twist in cascading ripples of an incandescence. You feel its energy eddying about your limbs, filling them with a heavy chill. I reach out. You reach out a hand for the spirit. In the moment of contact, you feel as if you have been struck a blow, a head reeling as you tumble, helplessly into a waiting darkness. Light blooms at the edge of your vision. You feel the sun at your back, and the weight of the bow in your hand. You know, suddenly, that you have come a long way from the Vale, hunting deer. Now you are standing before a cavern, and the darkness has sent far into the depths. Even so, your friend strides out before you, his red cloak flapping at his heels. You follow, heart hammering in your chest, as he leads you deeper into the cavern. There is a roar like thunder echoing around you. Fear seizes you, casts you stumbling back towards the exit, towards light and escape. You see a glint of steel, and there's a sudden terrible flash of agony behind your knee. You scream, stumble, and fall. Your thoughts are chaos, lanced through with pain, but in a moment of terrible clarity, you see your friend look back from the mouth of the cavern, his dagger daubed in crimson to match his cloak. And then there is a great dark shape above you. And then there is more pain. The vision recedes. You are thrown back into yourself with seemingly resentful force. The corpse lies at your feet, and the specter lingers. In the span of energy between you both, you feel a sense of questioning, of confusion, of anger. You know, I met him on the road, your friend. A sudden lash of anger emanates from the spirit. Rage and grief seems to pour from the gleaming figure like smoke. I'll find him. I'll see that he answers what he done to you. For a moment, the spirit seems to burn bright, and your head fills with a sickly triumph. The spirit seems to weaken with the force of its own exultation, growing fainter and fainter until you are alone once more.
Not a problem.
Oh. Looks like his friend killed him. But for what reason? Hopefully we catch him before They go on about. They go on to. What city was it that we're going to? They're trying to escape somewhere. I don't remember the city though. Ding 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 ding. All right. Back to the Gilded Vale. Were they? Were they going to Defiance Bay? They might be going to Defiance Bay. And they were in this house, if I remember correctly. Let's get going. Look at us run like a squad. Alright, so they are still here.
Hail, traveler.
Hello again. Ingrid smiles. I hope the Gilded Vale has been kind to you. I would really like to know what happened back in the bear cave, Nanton. The color drains from Nanton's face. I don't know what you mean. I told you the truth of it. Are you accusing him of something? Ingrid looks at Nanton, touching his arm. If this is about the accident, we're both grieving Pearlie's loss. But it was a wild animal's doing. Nanton shakes his head minutely. You see the tremble in his hands. What would make you suggest a thing? I had a vision in the cave. I saw Pearlie's last moments as he lived them. I saw you cut him down with a knife. That's not possible. Nanton stares at you. How could you possibly know? His hand falls to his sword belt. I left no sign. Nanton, wait! Ingrid raises a hand. I don't know what you saw in that cave, but this isn't what you think. Pearlie, my husband, he was as much a beast as that bear. I tried to leave the first time I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. She looks away, expression pained. Anton, we met, and I knew I found someone special, someone kind, who cared for me. Please, all we want to do is leave this place, to start somewhere else. She looks down at the satchels. We've some coins saved up. You can have it, if you'll only let us go. Keep the money. Use it to start your new life. Ingrid blinks, surprised. Thank you, truly. I'm so glad you understand. Only here, take this. At least I hope it brings you luck. She looks at Nanton, smiling. We have a long journey ahead of us. I wish you well in your own travels, stranger. We won't forget this. And look at that. We got ourselves another ring of, what is it? Right, what, deflection? Which, boom. Now he has plus 10 deflection. This dude gonna be a tank. Alright. So the quests we have on hand. Blacksmith's Goods. Go to Caden Newell, which is the main quest. As well as go to the beach place for Offra to get the potion or whatever, tea, whatever, for the baby. So we go to Magrin's Fork. I think. Maybe not. We're going to go through all these and ensure which way we're going. Because I kind of want to do the pregnant lady offer first. Alright, so nothing west. So I shall go east. Oh, I thought somebody was talking to me down here, and I'm like, why didn't it just teleport me over to it? Eastern Wood. Alright, so let's, we don't have any leads for that. I met Kalicia's sister. South. Okay, so south for that. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's head south. Let's get that one done. And then we have a church to explore. I need to deactivate slow mode. Alright, well, it's just gonna stay attacking me, so.
Ready when you are.
Let me. Well, first off, I need to put all these in stash. And then, options. Auto pause. No more auto slow.
Not
Let
a
that
problem.
crap be on normal.
Not a problem.
But then we explore this whole. Oh, who is you? Oh, hello there. Begging your pardon, but you gave me a good fright. I thought I heard something rustling through the brush. Suppose that was just you, silly of me. I suppose you happen to be in need of some supplies. Thought I'd make my way to Madmere Bridge, but I'm starting to think I'd be better off going back to town and getting a few more folks together. Better safe than sorry, right? Say, did you hear something? Like what? Wolves?
Ready when you are.
Get this wolf. He's supposed to be dead. Alright, we are going to knock this bastard down. This guy down. Knock him down. Good job.
That's how it's done.
Alright. Now let's talk to him. By every star in the sky, thank you. I've never seen these beasts so bold before. Strange times for Annie. Here, take these. I'm heading back to Gilded Vale for certain. And you can make better use of them. 3 more potions. Look at that. Alright, I kind of want... give everyone 2 potions. There we go. Lit.
Ready when you are.
However. Oh crap. Oh dude, I forgot I had 2nd level spells. Combat only. Ooh. Hold beast. Insect swarmed. Lit. Taste of the hunt. Nice. However. I do have... There it is. Oh, that doesn't heal health. Heh. The second wind? No. Do I have anything that heals health? I don't think I do. I mean, I have nothing. Okay, so I need to watch my health of my character.
Ready when you are.
Hold tab just to view everything. I want you to just knock this thing down.
Hey,
Oh no. Oh no, no, no. We're going to go ahead and pop some of those. Alright, you need to cast that spell. You need to knock another one down. I think this is gonna hurt him. We're gonna summon an elemental, it looks like. Use second wind. Use second wind.
yes?
I can charm beast too. Alright. Lit. I guess I don't need to charm beast now. We're good to just... Oh, I do already have it charmed. Lit. It's kind of sucky that, you know, this whole battle's blocked by frickin' sightline. Okay, that wolf is no longer Alright, Arcane Assault, please. You're gonna keep attacking him. I will go ahead and shapeshift.
Death to our enemy.
Yes?
You're mine.
This was a hard fight, I'll tell you what. Get the attack in! Oh, good lord. That was a tough fight. All those whiff stashes. Alright,
Just say the word.
we will probably take a camp. I will probably just take everyone having damage reduction. Oh my god. That was a tough fight. I'm not looking forward to going inside that church. It's got ghosties.
Not a problem.
Oh, excuse me. I'll do the same thing just to check if another area open up, but that also north? Oh, there's Black Meadow. It's now opened up, lit. Oh no no no. Oh no no no. Ow. Oh, he's confused.
Hi?
Let's have it out!
Alright, lit. We took care of that.
Ready
pretty
when you
easily.
are.
Yeah, give it that spirit residue. Ooh. Lockpick and some money. What's inside the house? I don't remember ever going into this house. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Fruit? Food? Camping
Nice
supply?
and quiet.
I wonder. Is there anything secret in here? I guess not. Would be the way to do it. Should just walk around in stealth mode. Not going to. Look how slow this is. I guess on fast mode it's actually not that bad. If I double click.
Saw you in the flames.
Squatting at the base of the statue is an incredibly ugly man with bulging red cheeks raked by pox scars and a scraggly beard. He is sweating as if he has a fever, but his breathing is measured and steady, like a slow push of a blacksmith's bellows. But that comparison feels strange and unwelcome. The next comparison is possibly sparked by his grin, instead of a bear trap. And then out of nowhere there's a hint of an alchemical fire that fades almost as soon as you identify the smell.
Come to pray at the statue?
The question mark is barely there, and as the man makes a statement, the statue takes on a reddish cast, as if one is holding a torch to it, that slowly blossoms into waving flames. The man doesn't turn as the statue blossoms into fire.
The others are welcome, but it's best if just you and I trade words, and your shadows stay quiet. Hands off their weapons, both arcane and steel. It's only you I want to trade words with anyway. I swear before the whore that is Margaret, no harm will come to you in her shadow, if that's enough of a promise for you. If not...
A staff rests easily in his hand. It wasn't there a moment ago. Strange choice of company. Stone seems cold comfort. The man smiles slightly at your words, then nods, never taking his eyes off you. I could do better. The road holds little else. His eyes run through the length of your frame, and he follows it with a sneer. Until now.
The world holds many whores we worship. Respect comes with honest titles. I bet even you have gone against instinct in exchange for a little copper, or paid for such in countless ways. But if I give offense, if words are all that are left to a man, then why in the Deerwood of all places he should have leave to speak them?
You study the man. The sudden weaving flames from the statue of Margaret cast more light on his features. The man's robes are dirty, stained with grease, and other marks of the road. The hems of his robes, including his sleeves, are burned at the edges, as if he walked a great distance across a fire, then reached into the flames with his hands to pull something out. But while his hands are thick and calloused, they bear no burn or scorch marks. You look at the statue. The waving firelight from the statue gives off no heat, so much so you wonder if this is some kind of trick of the mind. The ugly man before you doesn't seem to notice it or feel it, although the sheen on his brow is still present, as if he's burning up from within. You focus your gaze on the staff. The staff looks thick, stout, a blackened ash once burned by a terrible fire. Beneath the ash, the lines of the wood bear shapes and patterns. And there is certainly the staff was once something far more dangerous, but not now. As you study it deeper, it shimmers slightly in your eyes, like water catching the light weaving across the statue. Whatever power has bled from the staff, it doesn't make the staff or wielder any less dangerous. You look at to see the man watching you study the staff. As his gaze meets yours, he nods with a humorless smile. You know, I didn't really catch your name, or even why you would wish to speak to me.
I didn't give it. You probably find names as useless as I do. The names that litter this world like debris are hard enough to wrap around the tongue. And what do they matter? It's what's beneath the skin and the letters I care about. What burns within. It's more important to me you're a watcher than whatever culture or accent decorates your letters like awkward crowns. Take pride in your actions, not where you hail from, or how your name rolls off whatever liar's tongue coats it now. If you need a title to hang on me to match your own, Watcher, then call me Durance. And as you observe souls, I test them.
Hold on. How did you know I was a watcher? Durance shakes his head, and his hands curl tightly on his staff. I can see the questions bubbling up. Let's burn them away, one by one.
I am a missionary. I walk this diseased nation with its heathen, its people so careless with the spirits of others and their own, watchers among them. Yes, I know you for what you are, and your name doesn't interest me. Names are for honest folk, and you are a crack that shines light from another place. We're meant to travel together, you and I. Saw you in the flames. Not your face, but that soul of yours, all tightened up like a huntsman's knot.
You saw my soul in flames?
There's things we can teach each other, if you're in need of answers to your mantle of questions. I don't force my words on anyone other than you. I don't care who walks with you or what their mewling problems and politics are. There's enough howling in the world without me stoking that fire. I won't take from your provisions, don't need much on the road. I can carry my weight, which is considerable. Many will stand against you. They probably already have, from what I can see. Left their marks, it seems. Like a trail, worming its way behind you.
What kind of marks?
Disease? Spirit wind? Both could have touched you, yet here you stand. As for disease, not all of us were close to water when the pox hit, but it's no longer a passenger in my flesh. It left its marks as well. But like flames, the pox doesn't strike twice, nor is it catching.
Well, if your stone mistress here allows it, then come on.
Her? Don't fear her jealousy. Let us see what the road holds, Watcher.
And now we have a new person. Durance, a level 2 priest. Well, he's gonna be level 3 in a second. Let's go ahead and up stealth and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't really know what to give him. Excuse me. Plus 10 reflex. He looks like he about to be. Oh no, he's long range. Okay. I guess we'll stick with the class. Um. Uh. Allies get an accuracy bonus. Ooh. Let's do. Let's just do Brilliant Radiance. And then next level. Let's up his athletics just because I know he's probably going to be lit off it. And then of course all his spells. Oh, these are probably level 2 spells now. Cool. We have ourselves a priest.
Yeah?
And now we kind of just keep exploring. I do a zigzag pattern. Nothing to the left. Ooh. I'm gonna keep it. Thing is, we have him built as a tank. I don't know if I really want him to have a great sword. Aiden. Alright, you need to definitely run away. I shall just shift. Gotta take care of this young boar on him. Ooh, you need the second wind. You need to knock down. I'm just not paying attention. Maybe slow-mo was a good idea. But as long as you're set, they will generate their endurance. I can't even know. Okay.
Yes?
You're mine.
Oh, crap. Second wind, please. These young boars are giving me initiative. Maybe I'm not supposed to come down here yet. Maybe I wasn't supposed to come down here yet.
Yeah?
Hey.
Either way.
All right, then.
Ready when you are.
Let's get all this stuff looted. I think we're still good on exploring this place. I just need to do better in terms of combat. It's gonna take me a second to get used to isometric RPGs again. It's been a whole minute. Oh no. There! That one! Get that one! Alright. So, we are going to I want you to stay here. I want you to stay here. I'm getting ready to buff this team. Alright, now I want you to kind of knock him down. You're gonna statilize her. You are going to do that. You are going to knock down her. That is going to be numero uno.
Moeth Ixi.
Damn, he went down. You keep attacking. You most certainly. Are going to start attacking, I think. Yeah, you're just gonna start attacking.
Hey.
Second wind. I can cast spells in this form while I'm a cat.
Ready when you are.
Alright. And we got a good bit of stuff. Could also be because I don't have better armor on. That might be why stuff is not going good. Ludrana's orders. This is no other choice but provide you with instruction. Major forces are spread thin. Given these verbal sources, I'm sure that you can still manage to handle a peasant or two. The archers tell me that Colst's men made south after their escape. If you should happen to retrieve one of their number, I may be convinced to forgive your previous mistakes. You're to keep clear of Defiance Bay. Know that blah blah blah. I will take all of it all. And then we have a grimoire that we can go to you. Let's put in your inventory. If we look, we have spells that he does not know. Okay. I don't know how much gold we have. However, learning level 1 spells are lit. There we go, cool. He's got all these spells learned. Look up to 10th level. Jeez Louise. Now let's look at his grimoire. So we can add these two in. As for this, he actually does not know this. Yeah, learn it. Alright, cool. So let's see, he's got magic missile, that, and fan of flames. I want Slicken, so we're gonna undo you and do you, and let's give you ghost blades, and we'll go with that for now. And we'll keep you in here as that's money. We for sure definitely want to rest. However, we can actually continue exploring real quick before we do so. I will, however, I'm saving because we are going to save this as B4 beach for Afra. I can remember some things, but not a lot. Okay. At least that way. We can always come back to it if we need to. I want to access this whole map. Darn it. Black Meadow's still there. Alright. And now we are here. Alright, that's everything that's over here. Well, no. There's this. There's Inslog's compass. Lit. We got that under control. Oh no.
Margren's fire casts light in dark.
I mean, you know what? I did save. So we're good to get a surprise attack. Alright, let's see. Target becomes paralyzed, afflicted with... Oh no, that's a close thing.
I shall.
Oh, I didn't want to. I thought I was controlling all of them. Paralyzed. Yes, that's what I want. I need you to become paralyzed. I'm definitely going to form. You are definitely going to knock over. Oh, jeez, wait. Yes, I can heal. Alright, and then now I attack. You are still casting a spell. You are still knocking down. Lit. Alright. You are now going to do Necrotic Lance. You're going to save that knockdown. You're just going to attack.
That's it!
Oh, dude, that forest troll was easy. I was scared of it for nothing. We got loot now. Ooh. Oh, there was a bloody letter in that. I am going to give the pendant to me. That's because I deck myself out before I deck others. Let's go to me. Oh, it's one of these. Okay, so what does this do? Reflex and will. I'll do the healing bonus. Oh, actually, no, wait, does it give me a healing bonus, or does... Oh, it's healing received. Okay, no. We'll keep this on to me, and we'll give this to you. That cape does absolutely nothing. However, take yourself some weird old helmet, dude. You, my friend, are a freak, so you're gonna take that, and you get a cape. Look at that. A beaut of a priest. Okay, what else do I have in here? Well, I had that wand. Scepter, two-handed, fast. Alright, you're good with that. Let's go with armor and... Huh. Oh, these have chances and stuff, don't they? They have... these have special things, so yeah. Ah! Shoot, do I want a heavier piece of armor? No, there's probably better light armor I can find somewhere.
Of course.
Yeah?
Alright, and now we make our way to Anslog's compass, hit accept, and then we shall rest down here. Get all that endurance and health back. Yeah, we just want damage reduction. I should probably increase this thing once so we can get the damage reduction, but oh well, I didn't level it up. Whoopsie. Alright, rest is done. Okay, let's save. We are going to Anslog's compass, and we're going to end that here for this session. Thank you guys so much for walking. It has been Doppeldot. I hope you guys have a lovely day. Bang, bang.